Sacrifice of the Dragon. Marked by the Dragon, Book 5. By Richard Fierce. Narrated by Kevin E. Green. 1. The air was hot and dry, and Mina shielded the sun from her eyes as Gedrith flew above the long sands. A sandworm had been spotted on the fringes of the Enclave's domain, and as part of her continued training, the two of them had been tasked with scouting the area. Mina watched the sand dunes, looking for the telltale signs that signalled the underground movement of the beast. She had learned much in the 2 weeks since the fall of Velbridge, and yet she couldn't shake the feeling that she was still too ill-equipped to be a dragon rider. "It there!" Areg shouted, pointing. He stood in the saddle behind her, his arm outstretched past her head. She followed his fingers to the ground and saw it clearly, a bulge in the dunes that rose and fell, swaying side to side like an enormous desert serpent. Mina swallowed hard and clenched her jaw. "Do you see it?" she asked Gedrith.
"Yes."
"What do you think it's doing here?"
"I do not know, but it doesn't matter. We must kill it."
Mina was afraid he was going to say that. Her only encounter with sandworms had been terrifying, and they'd had the aid of many dragons then.
"Should we alert the others?"
"There isn't time. If we leave, it may get away."
"Is that a bad thing?"
"The only good sandworm is a dead one,"
Gedrith rumbled. The smell of orchids filled her nostrils, and she knew he was disappointed with her fear and reluctance. She ignored the urge to apologize.
"We need to draw it to the surface," she said.
Without offering a reply, Gedrith dove down sharply. Areg latched onto her shoulders, gripping her tightly with his small hands. Despite his diminutive size, he was much stronger than he looked. The air whipped past them, pulling at her hair and ripping her shirt wildly. The dry air stung her eyes, and she leaned forward and squinted. When the ground was only a few feet away, Gedrith pulled up and levelled out, using his massive wings to catch the air and slow his descent. He glided over the shifting sand and raked his rear claws down deep. Catching on the flesh of the worm, Gedrith's bulk shuddered briefly, but it was enough force that Areg crashed into Mina, and the two of them fell from Gedrith's back. Mina gasped in surprise and pain as she tumbled along the dune. Once her body stopped rolling, she sat up and spat grit from her mouth. A glance at herself didn't reveal any injuries, but she'd probably be sore tomorrow. Staggering to her feet, she looked around for Areg. The elf was a dozen paces away, already on his feet with his sword drawn.
"Are you hurt?"
Gedrith asked. He flew over her.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?